Hey YouTube, welcome back to Clutch Situation. When you clicked on this video, you may have wondered what I mean by obscure economy mechanical pencils, and what I'm going to be showcasing today on the channel is a set of pencils that I ordered from Amazon that only came in boxes of 12, and I have never seen these pencils at retail. Now, my experience is limited, of course. I don't shop at every store, but by going to stores, you can get a pretty good idea of what mechanical pencils are offered at retail, especially big box stores in the United States. And so these pencils were obviously manufactured, and so they exist somewhere, but whether or not they just exist as part of office supply in boxes of 12, that's a question that we could ask. And so when I say obscure, I mean that these are pencils that you're really unlikely to find in a retail store. You have to order them online, and you usually have to get them in boxes of 12. Now, I'm not going to be rating these on the rating scale because these are economy pencils. They are pencils that have lower manufactured quality of some of the better pencils that I show here on Clutch Situation. They're intended to be low cost. They're basically just intended to be functional writing pieces and not much more. Now, some of these have little gimmicks. And I'll talk about those as I go through each of them. But the point is that they're obscure because they're ordered in boxes of 12 online, and they're economy because they're lower cost pencils. Not going to rate them on the rating scale because I'll tell you right now, none of them is going to make it into the rating scale. But for some of you who might be interested in more obscure pencils, this would be a video that hopefully will help you. And so first up, let's go with the Pilot. And here we have a Pilot Progrex. Now, Pilot often has economy pencil lines. The ones that come to mind immediately is the Pilot Rex Grip, is a really good economy pencil made by Pilot. This is the Pilot Progrex. It comes in 0.7 millimeter, has a little eraser up at the top, and it is pocket safe, but the lead sleeve extends to show a drafting lead sleeve. I mean, it reminds me a lot of the Pilot G2. A key difference is the grip is smooth on the Pilot Progrex. I'm not really sure of what the provenance of this pencil is because, as I said, I found this on Amazon in a box of 12 and had never seen it before. And so, honestly, in my opinion, Pilot G2s are available at almost any big box store, and if you were to buy a Pilot G2, it would pretty much be equivalent to this pencil. But this is an example of a pencil that is available online. If I look at it closely, you can see it on the video, hopefully. It says B Green. This is what looks like part of the B Green series of Pilot pencils that are made from recycled plastic. And so Progrex sounds a lot like Rex Grip, and so I'm wondering if this is all part of the same line. But here's the first one, the Pilot Progrex. Let's do a writing test with it. Pilot Progrex, 0.7 millimeter. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of smooth grips, but there it is. That is an option for you if you want to order a box of 12, if you're looking to round out your collection with something that is not as readily available at retail. Maybe make your collection a little bit more special because you have pencil models in it that are not like ones that are available at retail. Now I have a series of Pentel economy pencils that once again I ordered in boxes of 12. Let's go ahead and start with this Blaze Yellow Pentel Prime 0.7 millimeter. Okay, it has a writing style sleeve in plastic. It is pocket safe. It has a PDE-1 eraser. This is the eraser that was featured on the Pentel Quicker Clicker when it first came out in the 90s. And so it's larger than a standard drafting eraser, but does have a limited amount of erasing in it. You know, actually pretty strong pocket clip for a plastic pencil, but what you see is basically what you get here. Okay, nothing fancy, nothing that I'd write home about. It's basically just a plastic economy pencil. It has this flared out and ribbed grip that is different from a lot of Pentel economy pencils. And so maybe if grip is super important to you, this might be an economy pencil that you might want to take a look at. As per normal, for me anyway, Blaze Yellow is not a color that I'm terribly excited about. This is Pentel Prime 0.7 millimeter in this sun yellow. Okay, next. Also with a PDE-1 eraser, we have the Pentel E-Sharp in 0.7 millimeter. This has a smooth rubber grip. If you look at the assembly for the lead sleeve on this one, it does extend out. And reading the packaging on the E-Sharp, one thing that I noticed right away is that I think that this has a double clutch system that allows you to use the lead to the last millimeter so that the lead is gripped in two places, not just one. And so that might be a feature that's interesting to you. Body made out of a pretty cheap plastic. I mean, if you were to step on this, it would shatter. So something to keep in mind. The pocket clip is not as strong as the Pentel Prime, but it's a thing, it's there. And then you take off this little plastic cap. Hate these little plastic caps because they just get lost. And there is a PDE-1 eraser on it. And so Pentel E-Sharp, another option that I found on Amazon in a box of 12. Pentel E-Sharp, 0.7 millimeter. Okay. Unlikely to find that at a big box store. And then the last one is the Pentel Transition, and the Zission is spelled with a Z instead of an S. Okay, so in English we would spell transition Transition, but it looks like they got a little marketing ploy here with an X in place of the S. You can see that it has a metal pocket clip. Okay, so for an economy pencil, that's, you know, a stronger situation. Smooth rubberized grip that sort of flutes at the end here rather than flaring for the Pentel Prime. You can see that this is a retractable lead sleeve. Okay, a lot of play in the mechanism. This is an economy pencil. You know, we don't expect it to be tight under those circumstances. The eraser in this case is a Z2-1 that would come with a drafting pencil, so a little bit different there. And I want to point out that even though you knock on the eraser to advance the lead, which is normal for a push-top ratchet mechanical pencil, the retraction knock is the pocket clip. So it snaps back into place. So extend it out, can click your lead, retract it back. Okay. So this is the Pentel Transition with an X in 0.7 millimeter. So if you're looking for something unique or interesting, these are some of the more obscure economy pencils that you can buy in boxes of 12 off of Amazon, in the US anyway. Hope you enjoyed this video. I have several more videos planned for the month of January 2017. And so keep watching, and I appreciate it. If you're so inclined, you know, subscribe, like. I'm going to do this no matter what, but if this is helping you to get some perspective on our shared hobby of mechanical pencils, I'm happy to help out. And so have a great day, and Happy New Year.